Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to talk about I don't feel belong to where am I. Life is really shit for me, I'm just living my best of the fucking years. My yacht is getting west here. I don't feel anything to my life and Turkey, etc. You know, I was thinking for a while what I can do in my life and I couldn't find any solution for it. My life is just passed in a puberty. Some people living best of their lives and some people just watching them on the Instagram, on the television or on the YouTube. Some people questions about the life, whether we are doing correct thing or not. For some people just trying to believe in God and they are trying to find solutions about the life. Everybody is just trying to start a new life day by day and just life is changing. You are just getting grow and your friends are getting older, and every time when you just close the door, when you're just out from your job, you are just watching the people around you and you are understanding them, they are getting older. And also you are getting older as well. So even you want to find a solution for it, it won't. And your life is just passing out through them that way. People are questioning about themselves, whether just accepting the system or not, and just they are trying to find something out of the system, and they are just opening a YouTube channel maybe, and they are trying to create their own business, etc. I wish I had a chance to go to Japan and live and work there and don't have to come back here. My life is all about past with struggles. I couldn't make my dreams come true. I'm just sitting here all my entire life sitting at a bank and trying to find something different and just getting more attention. Well, I want to be honest, I just couldn't be a just famous guy in my entire life. I was just watching the people on the screen and thinking about whether they are doing something good or not. I have always thought about myself as a special someone, but if you just want to be correct and directly, it's not different. Once upon a time, I went to Pamukkale and I have met different kind of tourists there. I am living in Turkey. All the people are here same, their appearances, their identification cards, their thoughts. But if you are living in a multilingual or multicultural place like Germany, like Japan, Tokyo, or Berlin or New York, your life is better. You have more chance to meet with different kind of people in there. When you grow up and when you became famous, your haters will be boom as well. Some people will gonna hate you when you do things in a correct way. When you do the one mistake, people will make you dissatisfaction and they will try to blame you and they will think all the good is you. You just have changed and you have changed a lot. Like people will say you if they cannot utilize you a lot, like the Freud's mentioned that before, you have changed a lot. Well, I think this sentence is not very appreciable and very convenient for me. Some people trying to find solutions about themselves, whether some people believe in theism and some people deism and some people believe in the maybe agnosticism, maybe the Muslim or Jewish or Christianity. There are a bunch of relief and religion in this world. Everybody thinks that always correct and everybody is selling the correctness in this way. Some people trying to change their locations like me and just assuming themselves I was in Japan and I am just drinking my cola. I wouldn't have to face with the inflation in Turkey and just I would be out there. If your country is very poor, the Israel will attack you after the Palestine. Your life will be all about struggling. Here, just when you try to just think about the twice and about your life. Sometimes maybe you cannot feel belong. The basic reason is your hobbies, your extraordinary things, your interests are so different from the other people. Some people are just interested in chess and some people interested in the movies or the animes. I was watching a lot of Japanese movies when I was a child and I changed my mind. Whenever I'm just thinking about watching the vlogs from States and especially in New York, I have seen a lot of different people there and they are from the different nations. Here in Turkey, my life is all about the struggles. I don't feel belong to Turkey. I wish I had a chance to go to the clubs, meet with the skirt girls and just meet with the beautiful girls, but Look where am I? I'm just suffering here with the Turkish society as well. Do I believe with the Turkish society? If you're asking my opinion, I will say it correctly. I don't feel belong to this country from my childhood. Whenever I'm thinking about it, I'm just finding a solutions. But if you are poor, life is really hard for you and you cannot change your class, your location easily. In a 1,000,001, people can change their locations, can build a business, and they can reach anywhere else. And even they don't have to work again. If you are poor and you need to go to the job every day, and you cannot gain anything, maybe some shitty stuff, the shitty meals, maybe some shitty dollars. You know, when you work in America, it's from morning to night, and it's not certain you will get what I want. I wish I had a chance to go to the Shinjuku and meet with a lot of cosplay girls and my cosplay land. Look where am I? And I'm living here and just I couldn't make a lot of money. I'm just save up money in order to just leave my fucking job and just go there and just create a new life there. I don't feel anything in my life here, you know. I couldn't get any success just trying to make YouTube videos online. Well, some people just think that it's a very bad idea, but I think it's a very good idea. I don't know, as I mentioned that before, if I be successful in order to go to Japan, it's okay. If not, I will be a great archive in the YouTube. You can watch me at any time. I hope I don't die early before I go to Japan. I'm just seeing every time the same buses here, the red buses. I will show you guys, just red buses here. You know. And here the same people everywhere else, and I couldn't meet with the different people in there. You know, living in Turkey is really hard, and this culture isn't multicultural. Because of this culture is not multicultural and multi-language oppressible, I'm really ashamed of my life and ashamed of my location, etc. Some people can change their locations, the place, and I was just thinking about it, where I belong. If you're asking my question easily, I don't feel belong to here. I'm just asking myself a question, where I belong and where I should belong. If you're asking whether should I accept the Turkish culture, I will say the opposite. The Turkish culture really don't resonate me, and they are not similar between me. Here, I don't make any friends from the Turkish society, and also I don't feel same with them. And their identification, the cultural things are really different from me. I really like the Gothic girls, and I really like them. They are trying to be Gothic. Maybe they were fed at the past and they tried their things. Maybe they're just playing a guitar. Maybe she's just front of me. So sometimes I'm thinking about it. What is the correct and what is the wrong? Every time I was thinking about the people and their beliefs. If you are poor, if your clothes are very old-fashioned and people do not really like you, your life is really fucked up, brother. You know, sometimes the things can be happening in a different way. People can quickly change their ideas. Maybe some of the beautiful girls can pass in front of you, but you couldn't touch them. You couldn't talk with them because there's a societal pressure, and also the things are happening in here really fast. I'm just sitting at the Burger King here at the center of the Balkans here. If you are asking my opinion, I don't feel belong to here, and I don't have any feeling about it. I wish I had a chance to go to the Japan, be a driver there, and just working for the Uber. Maybe Uber is better, like, you know. But as I mentioned, that the rent, the other things will be cost a lot. Before I go to Japan, I need to save up money because I'm Turkish, which is unwanted country, you know. Or the Turkish money has a less value. Before I want to go to Japan, I need to save up great money. Why? Because I am just fucking us like that. I am just working as an officer here, and I really don't like my job. You know, sometimes people are working in those conditions, just people need to just try about something. If you are working as an officer, you need to just save your fucking humanity beings here. No, I don't really think so. Whatever they can do, whatever do, I don't care. You know, after my working hours, I am not belong to government or etc. any association. I don't feel belong. For example, I'm working at the university, okay? After I just quit, after my job finish, after just I finish my job, I don't have to just say anything about the university, and I I don't care about the university will gonna do or not, or what the Turkish people are die or not. I don't care whether this country is going into the fight or not. I don't give a shit about it, because after my job is finished, my collaboration is finished as well. Here, there is no resemblance about the Turkish. When I was 2 years ago, I have met with a girl whose name is Faiza, and she is from Iran. I don't know whether she is just watching this video or not, but I want to say one thing to her. I really fell in love with her. You know, her name was Faiza, and she was the beautiful girl I have ever seen. After she went to Istanbul, I couldn't make a contact with her, and my life get fucked as well. So then I tried to think about my life and what I can do, etc. I couldn't make contact with her, and that's the reason why I feel so sad. Some people are just trying to say something to me. You are so obsessed and you have obsession about the girls, etc. I will say the correct. You know, if you check the news, who are just going to kill their partners? Sometimes the rich men, sometimes the top girls that they have dated. Therefore, just calling someone incel or other things are really bad, because everyone can be a criminal one day. That's the reason why we need to understand it. So all the situations, the circumstances affect the people and their decisions. For example, just think about the Turkey. In Turkey, there's a 5 times there's a 5 times ezan sound here. Do I need to hear it? By force I need to hear it. If you are poor and if you cannot change your country, you will fucked up. And when you try your best, some people will gonna hate you, and some people will gonna love you. As I mentioned that before, if the people like you have more dominance rather than dislikes, so you need to continue. For example, if the 70% of people like me, it is better even the 30% of people dislike me. It's okay, it's understandable. But if it is opposite, probably you need to change yourself. One thing in life is not really easy. I'm 25 years old, and you know, my life is getting past all about the poorness and poverty. Whenever I see the people on the internet, or maybe the people are selling how to be a millionaire even they are not a billionaire, it is a life having, like, you maybe you can think about Stephen Hawking, and he is just maybe Stephen King's. He is just writing a lot of books on the internet, and just he's writing every day. Even he is just writing without any boring. He's not boring at all, and I really get bored of, when I try to write a book, I feel very lonely, and I don't have any idea whether I can write this book or not. Even it is the same when you are recording a video. Even you just prepare yourself for the video, sometimes it won't happen. I see a lot of the girls who are so beautiful just dating with a lot of bad guys. I really don't understand why the girls like them a lot. Even in Turkey, the situation is really the same. The beautiful girls just dating with the people who have just less value, and they are very aggressive. Maybe the girls like it, and I really don't like it. I feel just staying alone and staying here and not deal with the people. Dealing with the people is really hard. When I want to just make a association, I want to create my association rather than just hang out with the people. If I want to hang out with people, it is really hard. You need to create your own community. Here the issue is arising again, where I belong myself. Especially I don't feel myself Turkish, but I need to live under this ezan sound in this country. I don't have enough money to change my country, therefore it's really tough. People are here just coming, think they're fucking jobs, and they're trying to watching the contents on Instagram or maybe on the YouTube. And they're asking the same stuff questions every day, where I will belong, and do I need to read philosophical stuff, do I need to read a lot of books from philosophy. So can I be successful? Okay, brother, you need to read a lot of books and you need to understand of the meaning of the life. Well, there is a one meaning in this life which is called as death. That will be the only solution of the life. If you want to understand the life, you need to just check the books about the existentialism, and you will understand the only solution is death. The death will end up your suffer. But because before I die, I really want to make a girlfriend. My life is really shit here, and people here in this Turkey giving a lot of importance to the girls, which I don't like it. Sometimes I want to do a lot of things and just seeking help from the another governments, and I don't want to live in Turkey, especially in Muslim countries. I really want to live in Japan and just go to the Shinjuku, Roppongi, and enjoy with the girls a lot. But here, look, where am I? I'm here in Turkey and living in a third class country. The third class members of the country, even they just have the money or not, I don't give a shit about it. But I really don't feel belong. Some people need to work for and to serve the people. I don't even never serve the people here. I don't even serve the Turkish community. Their value is less than me. You know, they don't even speak English and they don't even just reading the books. They don't even do the philosophical stuff, and they're expecting me to serve them. Get the fuck out of here. Whenever I think like if you have a low level of development in a country, people will going to deny themselves to being associated with the country which they have been born. I don't have anything to Turkey because Turkey didn't give me anything, and that's the reason why I don't feel belong to Turkey. But even you don't belong to Turkey, if you feel so, you need the money in order to change your fucking country. If you cannot change, if you want to change your fucking country, you need money. Some people will make money easily rather than you, and you will be just work on it. And it's not certain. When you go there, they will just give you a job, and you will have a create your life. I think the people giving a lot of meaning to girls in Turkey because girls have more importance in this country because they are giving birth. I think it's really shit. Like, I don't care about this whether the fucking girls or not. You know, brother, the girls and the boys are same. I don't care. Some people just try a certain like the girls have more dominance and girls are more important than the men. I think it's really wrong, the fucking feminism here. I was just watching about myself, and I wish I had more money to just start YouTube the 10 years before. But look, where am I? I'm just earning this amount of money, and even just buying a microphone wasn't affordable for it. My fucking bullshit mother just only giving me 200 Turkish lira daily. But the reason is that everyone buying a microphone was 50,000 Turkish lira. Yeah, what is the difference, brother? Like, I just grow up in lonely way, and I really hate my life either. If you just grow up lonely and if you don't have any friends, and when you just want to change your country, it's not happening. And therefore, if you are poor, life is really hard for you, and nobody take care of you. Nobody gives a shit about you if you are poor, and people just watching at you and just passing through on you. Nobody gives you a shit, like, you know, when you want to date with a girl here, nobody wants to date with you. Everybody's trying to watch their rich husband, even they are just sweeping left on the Tinder, they are watching the man's car. If their car is very expensive, probably they are just preferring them. If not, probably you will be sitting at the bank just recording videos like me. Well, maybe you can find the fat girls, I don't know, etc. But the life is not expected you have. Some people trying their best, and even they do that, they cannot reach whatever they want. I think life is just fulfilled about the injustice. Just people just create their own destinies rather than just waiting something happen. And when you are trying to apply for job applications, it is very sad because you are just working for someone else. It is better to open a YouTube channel, just create your own fucking business. If your business just conduct well, probably you can able to leave your city and country, and maybe you can have ability to go to the fucking Shanghai or the fucking other countries, Shanghai and Jiangsu or etc. But look, where am I? I need to just save up enough money and just seeking scholarship, and it didn't happen a lot. Just sitting here, just watching the society, trying to hope something from the well-developed countries and out from the Turkey. That's what I want from my entire life. Like if you are a man, it is really tough. If you are a girl, probably you have pussy and you can just go anywhere else with your pussy. You don't have to just carry a bank account. You have a pussy already. Yeah, life is like that, brother. And they can go there with their pussies. Even they can go to the hotels with the 5 stars with their pussies. Like the Alice in Borderland. Like there was a girl, the girlfriend of Alice she was beautiful and just. I wish I had the money to just get out from these Islamic countries and not coming back here and not hear the sound of Ezan, the hijab woman here. I would have a chance to live in a non-Islamic countries and not coming back. But look where am I? I'm just living here and just hoping for something else from the different nations in order to change my fucking country while I'm just getting older. I don't want to live in Turkey. That's my only dream. Not living here and not just getting the truth what I want. Some people, I'm just taking the people and the 2 countries and as members of the ship. Whenever I just think about myself, I have seen the 2 girls that like a gothic and they were just doing the makeup. They were just like doing a different way. Maybe they were just like making out about their eyebrows and they want to be different. Probably they are from the very poor families. Maybe their father's working as a worker for somewhere else and they are just going to gothic. Yeah, but if they are gothic girl, from their husband is, their father is working as a worker there somewhere else, and their girls are just being a gothic. Yeah, that's not really understandable, but it is the life of themselves. Whenever I'm just getting older, I understand one thing. I wish I have never been born in Turkey. I really hate from my country. I wish I have a chance to change my country and not coming back and just go to the Roppongi and Shinjuku. That's what I want. I have always wanted to do it. But look where am I? I'm living in Turkey, which is a third-class country, and just living with shitty people here. I wish I had never born in this country. I don't feel belong. Even just there's a war in Turkey and even the earthquake happens, I don't give a shit about it. Because nobody in this country give me a shit about it too. I'm 25 years old alone and I hate from Turkey. I wish I never just carried the identification card of Turkey. Why? Because I am alone for 25 years. Nobody take care of me and you cannot expect anything from me about this country. Probably I will hate from this country. Exactly hate. If this country doesn't give you anything, just fuck this country. Don't feel belong to this country, you don't have to. If this country doesn't give you anything, you don't have to belong here. I'm 25 years old alone and I hate from the Turkey. I wish I have never been in this country before. If this country doesn't give you anything, probably you can hate this country. It's affordable, it's understandable. I am alone for 25 years and nobody cares and say, are you okay? No, no one cares. So what the fuck I'm just going to care about the Turkish people? What? I don't care about them too either. If no one is taking care of you in this country, probably you shouldn't have just take care of them too, because it's your right. Thank you for watching until now. Give a subscription, like button, hit the button, give a comment, and I can out from this country. Immediately I can change my citizenship. Thank you.